take us through this a little bit. The path to it started with you going to SC. How did that go? Because your dad obviously.
Yep, my dad was a D-line coach there, and thought it was a great opportunity to play for my dad. Thought that would be a good opportunity, and so I went to USC. I had a good time. They treated me very well, and so my dad left. That was the best decision for me. I had a great opportunity to come here, and it was the best decision for me. So that was really it.
Where else did you consider besides UCLA?
This was really the main school. Once UCLA offered me a scholarship, I just committed on the spot, and I didn't really play many games with it. At that point, you don't really waste much time. Once I had a good opportunity and a good situation and a good chance to play, I just jumped all over it.
How hard was it with your dad leaving, and you obviously planned to be at USC, and that didn't work out?
It was fine. I always believe guys are playing for everything, and he's very happy with the Eagles, and he's in a great situation, and he's happy, so I'm happy too.
Does that add to this game a little bit, the way that went down?
No, it's just a game. I'm excited to play against my old friends, and still my friends, and I'm excited to compete with my teammates. That's really it for me.
Who are your closest friends over there?
Cedric Ware is probably my closest friend, the running back. I was my roommate my freshman year, and I'm close with a lot of guys, especially my Sarah guys, Deontay, Burnett, John Houston, Rasheem Green. I played with them in high school. Jalen Green, there's Adore, there's a bunch of them. So I'm cool with a lot of guys there. I left on a good note. It wasn't anything bad.
Considering that you were one of very many Sarah guys
right.
to first go to USC and then come to UCLA, was that kind of part of the decision to go to USC first being?
Yeah, of course. I was cool to be able to play with a lot of my high school friends, but but it was really because of my dad. I really wanted to play with my dad. That was a good experience, and it was really fun.
Did you play for your dad growing up?
I never got to. He was always a college coach, and so I never. But when I was younger, I always said I'm never going to play for my dad. I never want to play that. But it was one of the coolest things that I've done.
Why did you say that growing up?
Just because I just seen him. I used to be in meeting rooms with him, and he's an intense guy. He gets after him, and I'm like, oh no, I'm not. I could never play with him. And of course, a dad gets on you at home, so I just thought I could never do it. But I was never his position coach. He was never my position coach when I was there. I could just go talk to him, and I was going against his guys, so it was cool.
How much of kind of UCLA's decision to change the offense and bring in tight ends more factored into your decision to come here?
For sure. It definitely meant a lot. Thomas Duarte, he got the ball a lot as a tight end last year, but with the new system, bringing in more tight ends, incorporating more tight ends into the offense, it was definitely attractive. And as you see, we get a lot of opportunities in that ASC. He got a lot of opportunities up for the Mackey Awards. So it was definitely attractive, and that's one of the main reasons I came here as well.
You had a few catches on Saturday, and you've been pretty productive this year. Do you think you've maybe gotten more opportunity than you might have expected heading into this season?
I'm starting. I was really just focused on just doing my job and just being a superstar in my role and just trying to do what I can. And I feel like I'm gradually getting along, and they're starting to trust me more and more. So I'm just gonna continue to do my job and be where I'm supposed to be. And hopefully that just keeps making me more productive.
There haven't been a lot of inner transfers between SC and UCLA in football over the years. Have guys from SC kind of jokingly given you a hard time about coming over?
It was really, at first, it was a little awkward at first because Coach Helton, he still allowed me to lift in there. They treated me really well when I was there. They let me finish all my tutoring sessions with the whole team and everything, so I have no hard feelings, and it was nothing. But of course, you're going to have a little trash talk. Oh, you went across town, but nothing too serious.
How does the way UCLA approaches rivalry week and views USC compared to the way USC views UCLA?
It's the same. They both it's another big-time game. It's serious because it's a rivalry, but, they're trying to get to a Pac-12 South Championship. We're trying to get to a bowl game. We're going to continue. It's just another game, really, to be honest. It's still football at the end of the day.
You said your dad wasn't your position coach. Does he still kind of watch your games and tell you and give you pointers and stuff?
Because they can watch film on all the college games, so he always sends me clips of me and just says what I can work on, what I can do better, what I did good. So he's always watching. He only caught 2 of the games just because of his busy schedule, but he's always watching.
2 of the games in person, or?
Yes, he came to Arizona. He came to Texas A&M.
Okay.
For you, as going back to the Sarah thing. Sarah's kind of considered a USC pipeline. So is it kind of odd for you to step out and become a a UCLA guy.
It's
and
funny
you have
though.
Jordan here.
It's
and
funny
Brandon
though
as well.
because Altenberg, my head coach, went to UCLA and his dad went to UCLA. So, but I mean, me and Jay Lass and Brandon Burton, we just thought this was the best opportunity for us, and they thought SC was the best opportunity for them. So I mean, it all worked out regardless.
You looking at your bio, you grew up in a couple different places.
Right.
Was that because your dad was moving around coaching?
Yep.
Where did you live?
He's started at smaller schools like NEO, Illinois State, Indiana State. Then he went to Army in West Point. Then he went to Colorado. Then he went to Oklahoma. Then he went to Mississippi State. Then he went to Georgia. Then he went to USC. And then he's with the Eagles now.
That's a lot of moving around. What was
Yeah.
that like?
Some coaches' kids is not for them, but I feel like I'm a people person. I made a lot of good friends. I made a lot of good connections, and I thought it was awesome for me. It obviously sucks losing friends and everything, but meeting new people. All the people I've met, and then everything happens for a reason. I got to come out to California, and I got to be a scholarship tight end at the University of California, Los Angeles. It's pretty awesome.
So did you basically grow up in like a locker room with your dad?
Yeah, always. I was always in the locker room. I was always in the meeting rooms. I've always been around the game. Coaching is something I'd consider getting into after because I've just been around it so long. But I've definitely always been around it.